Well, Milwaukee has a rich history built on beer and manufacturing, but its future might be in technology and startups.
Yeah, the key is keeping talent here. And Shannon Sim tells us about Milwaukee's brain gain.
We've all heard the phrase brain drain, qualified, smart young people leaving a city for better opportunity. Well, tonight we introduce you to startup companies that say Milwaukee has the perfect recipe for startup success.
Any new features coming up?
West Coaster Richard Yao and his business partner had an idea for the perfect company.
I took a couple wine classes at Boston University just to get into it, just because I wanted it to be a hobby and I didn't know how else to do it.
That hobby turned into Bright Cellars, a wine and cheese subscription service. They had the business, now they needed a workspace. Knowing nothing about Milwaukee, they took a chance.
We've just had great support from the Milwaukee startup community, and still such a small community, but the majority of our investors come from the area.
The company launched in 2016, and they didn't have to go far to find talent, hiring 45 people in the last 2 years.
We've had a great time with adding to our team from local schools.
Another benefit?
Cost of living is a lot lower here. We've been able to be a much more practical business as we've grown.
Business.org recently ranked 40 of the largest metropolitan cities for entrepreneurial growth. Milwaukee made the cut at 27. Matt Cordio of Startup Milwaukee is not surprised.
In the past year, we've seen large companies put forth investments in the startup community here to help accelerate the growth of startups.
Companies like Northwestern Mutual and Aurora Health are just some of those investing in entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs like Dominic Anzalone.
So what do you got going on here?
5 years ago, Anzalone started with one desk in this office. Now he's taken over the entire space for his startup, rentcollegepads.com. It helps college students find off-campus housing.
Marquette was like the perfect size school, I guess, to test it out on. I guess I got lucky enough that Marquette worked out that well.
Anzalone says Milwaukee was the best place for him to launch his online service.
I think there's good talent here. I think it's the perfect size city for a company like ours. You know, we fly all over the country, so there's good airport, there's, I guess, all the things that you need to be successful here.
Both Anzalone and Yao see a bright future for startup tech companies here.
Do you see that you will stay in Milwaukee?
Absolutely. We love it here.
You got an idea you believe could be a good business venture? In the Milwaukee and Madison area, there are 2 accelerator programs that invest in high-growth startups. We have a link on our website inside this story. Steve and Carol?
Okay, thank you,
Very cool.
Shannon.
Shannon.